Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 22nd episode of the second season of ReZero. And last episode was quite the episode, you know? We actually had the return of Puck, who I thought was just gonna be gone forever, so that was quite a nice surprise. We got some more insight into the whole Roswaal-Ram relationship, which I appreciate for sure. Because definitely feel like something was missing, and I feel like that scene did a pretty good job of kind of filling in those empty slots. Best way I can think of to phrase it. And we also have a journey to the mansion, where Garfield actually came with us that time, so we got a nice little beastly family reunion over there. And now we get to see Garfield, you know, with his shield fist things and ready to 1v1 Elsa. There's like some pretty cool stuff set up with last episode, so I imagine we'll continue that in this episode, see how all that turns out. So let's jump in, see how that goes. 3, 2, 1, play. I already hear clanking sounds. This should be quite the fight. Ah, it's so close. Oh. Oh. Just bite her blade. Are you impressed by your brother? I mean, I understand. I want to watch the fight too. But everyone's got a job to do. Especially when it involves Ram or Rem. As you should. I'm sure Garfield's got this. Oh. That was pretty good. Oh my god. Jeez. Okay. That was going well for a second there. And we're just destroying this mansion. As any good fight should. Yeah, she's still standing. Had to have stung a little bit though, right? I am well aware. But just please don't hunt my bowels. I like them where they are, thank you. I see that. And it's great to actually be able to root for Garfield, you know, him being on our side and everything. But yeah, on a much more chill note, let's see how this goes. Gonna get you dirty, Beatrice. Wanna come outside and play? Yeah, it's not safe here. Well, sure, but they still get in here eventually. He just opens all the doors. I think that's what you did last time, right? Uh, I don't care where it's written. I would like to prevent it. Then it's a terrible book. Should be canceled. We could just write in it. Yeah, can we just say screw Roswaal? That'd be great. I don't know, but there's no reason why we can't start now. That just means that you have a bunch of potential. Every great novel started out as blank pages. I would never leave you behind. Subaru, go give this girl a head pat or a hug. Yeah, here we go, Subaru. That is certainly true. Everyone makes mistakes. Don't insult Mother. The height difference. I know, right? You're definitely due for one. I agree. That is Subaru. That's how it should be. I think he might be. I would love to. Subaru, don't contradict me. Damn. Well, could have gone better near the end there. Not gonna be the room, yeah. Oh, hey. Good to see you guys are okay. Oh. That's unfortunate. So how are things going with Garfield? I'm curious. Oof. That was a rescue. Just in the arm. Oh, and she got Rem too. Wow, she is impressive. I just, you can barely see the blue hair back there, but she clearly has Rem. Sorry, Otto. One Rem delivery? If only she'd wake up. Yeah, Elsa's still around. And there's also a giant hippo, I guess, as well. Oh, that's what's her face, isn't it? Yeah, that's her. Melee. Yeah, it was not our first rodeo. Over my dead body. You know, friend of ours. Petra. It was worth a chance. It was worth a try. I thought Ram was moving for a second. Yeah, that was nice. I kind of believe her. That was meant to reassure Petra. It kind of reassured me a bit. It's like, well, I'll take this one then. You already messed up your chance. We're not friends anymore. And that is legit just a big old hippo. Like, demonic, red-eyed hippo. How lucky you are, Melee. I really can't take her that seriously as a villain, I'll be honest. She just sounds too adorable. Like she's not even remotely intimidating. Now we're serious time when she breaks out the claws. Of course there is. What's... Somebody made a mess. Oh. Somebody was hungry. That looks very intimidating, though. So, how do we deal with that thing? Gonna go back to the trials. The future? Possibly. Ghost of Christmas past, present, future, and all that. And... Who's brushing her hair? More like this isn't real. Imagine getting to brush Amelia's hair. Could there be a greater privilege in life? She was beautiful before, but yes. But to say that's a window, not a mirror, but then I saw the mirror. Of course he's here too, if she is. So this isn't, I mean, she said present before, right? But obviously this isn't the present. I guess it's just supposed to be like a potential present if things went different in the past. I don't quite get it, but I guess it's fine. Like an ideal present? I don't know how to take it, really. I don't think that's true. Understandable. Ow. Good catch, Amelia. Yeah, I got that much. Oh, we do have other people too. Well, what a nice spot for a picnic. Yeah, I got a little bit, let's just take care of that real quick. Oh, maybe watch what you say in front of Mother. I bet it does. You would never be in the way, Amelia. Probably, I was kind of thinking that too. Did say that. Yeah, she got it. I got it. Everyone else got it. Two young folks, what? Good question. Such a wholesome scene. But it's not real. They are. That is true. Amelia. If this sort of thing was possible, this would have been a very different show. Wow, even Archie. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, giving them some Futari Kiri time. It's not real, though. ideal present, so I was right about that. I mean, it was obvious, but... It does sound pretty bad when you put it all together like that. But that's still reality. The world at least has Subaru in it. Even Otto gets a mention. Man, she has grown so much, hasn't she? I think even Archie's impressed. Archie Oni-chan. Imagine Amelia calling you Oni-chan. I would imagine. Very important to do so. Can I just make that an audio clip for the ringtone or something? Because I don't think we ever heard her say Oni-chan until this episode. I could be wrong, but... Anything to say? Everyone else loves Amelia. Well, that was her invaluable input. I still like you, Echidna. This is gonna be fun, isn't it? A decent amount. And there we go. I had a feeling she was gonna jump. Hopefully that's a deep water with no rocks in it. Oh, that is a really cool shot. That was really cool. Like, apparently she could actually see... She actually could see the reflection long enough to get a good look at it before piercing the water. That is quite impressive. Oh wow, we have a real audience this time. Like, everyone came to visit. Came to greet her. I guess not. Who are we looking at? Everyone. Like, everyone's here. You can always trust Amelia. And yet he's battling the Bowel Hunter. I was wondering what the heck just happened to him. He usually just pinching him. He did say that. It is definitely weird having someone that small called Elder. Last time I saw her, she was in the room with Roswell. We actually haven't touched on that at all this episode, have we? But yeah, obviously an epic fight's going on right now. Okay, trial number 3. Here we go. After all those words of encouragement from everyone, we're ready to go back in. Yeah, it definitely feels like this is going to be our last iteration of this loop, this arc. Like, it's really starting to feel like that now. Everything coming together. Happiness reflected on the water's surface. So yeah, confirm that Amelia's reflection is indeed happiness, if there was ever any doubt. I actually was surprised that there was no real follow-up on the Rem situation. They acknowledged it near the end there, briefly, and we saw some quick flashes of probably what's going on right now. Because I think the previous episode ended before we started seeing shots blasted. Either right before or right after. But you know, I think I've commented on it before that it's been a while since I've watched season 1. I feel like after I finish season 2, I'm never really gonna be able to see season 1 the same way again. Because there's just so much more context and understanding I have of characters, you know, like Beatrice, for instance, Amelia, Roswell, like everyone, really. Almost everyone of any real importance I have a much different, better understanding of now. And there we go. That was the 22nd episode of the second season of ReZero. And yeah, I mean, what to say about this one? It was essentially mostly two different parts, right? We had two different battlefronts. Well, I mean, three if you count the Ram thing, but that wasn't really touched on. So for this episode, essentially we had two different battlefronts. We had the mansion stuff, and we had the Amelia trial stuff, right? Those are the two big things that are going on in this episode. And yeah, the Garfield fight with Elsa was pretty cool. Some pretty great battle choreography. One shot just like slamming Elsa's head through the ground, running. I've seen shots like that, I think, a couple times in anime before, and always just looks so cool and so brutal. So yeah, Garfield's actually doing pretty good, holding his own against her, for sure. And then Frederica, while he's doing that, handled the rescue and stuff, getting Ram, getting Subaru, getting everyone out of there, really. And she does a pretty good job of that. Like, the ground literally crumbles, and she's just like, whoosh, whoosh, got everyone. Did a pretty good job with that. We also saw Melee, whose name I didn't quite remember, but luckily they did refresh me on that in this episode. Our one girl that still looks like she's just dressed up for Halloween. That's still what it looks like to me. Like, she just, playing around. I know she's not, but it's really hard to take her seriously as a threatening villain. I don't know why. Maybe because, I don't know, just I can't. It's all too cute, but yeah, Frederica, dealing with that. We tried some kind of friendship tactic, Petra. I don't remember exactly what she said, but there was something along those lines that didn't quite work out. But yeah, I think Frederica was holding off her while everyone else left. Subaru, Ram was handed to Subaru, and all that. And also, at some point, Subaru went into Beatrice's library. I think that was before that part. Chronology of the episode, I'm getting a little bit mixed up in my head, but yeah, he went to Beatrice, and that scene was pretty good. I mean, really gotta talk to her, get her to believe in herself and make her own decisions, and not fall into this what would you call it? Defeatism. Just like submitting to perceived fate or whatever you want to call that, right? Subaru has to kind of get her to not do that, but didn't end super positively, because we got to the end bit when she mentions the whole that person thing, which was mentioned before. I vaguely remember that person that she was waiting for, and she said, Subaru, are you that person? He's like, no, and she just smacked him out. So that could have gone a bit better. Maybe the next time we talk to her, things will go a bit more smoothly, but I feel like we made pretty good progress there before that bit. But yeah, it's kind of hard to get back in because the doors always shift, because of that's how it works. And that's pretty much probably everything I got to say about that segment, really. And the other segment was, like I said, the Amelia trial stuff. We're on the second trial. The first one was passed, so I guess it makes sense that this would be present and future. I guess anybody probably could have guessed that, but the only reason I didn't really guess that is because I didn't really think, like, what would you even do for present? Like, what we're doing right now is present, right? What would you even do for that? But the episode answered that question. What they ended up doing was the ideal present, right? If things hadn't gone the way they did, if things went a bit more positively, what the present would be like, if Mother Fortuna didn't die, if Beatrice didn't get driven to insanity, if Archie didn't die, if the forest didn't get frozen, if all these horrible things didn't happen, what would life be like right now? We could have happy family picnics, where there's a lot of awkwardness and embarrassment and fun and laughs and smiles and just having a great time, Wouldn't that be a nice present? It would be. It would be a nice present. But it's not real, and I guess the thing here is the temptation to stay here, like, because the past was all about facing your past and accepting it. So this would be about accepting your current present, but like, what if she said, no way, this ideal present, yeah, I do like this better? Would she just like be stuck in there forever? Would her consciousness always be trapped in there? I guess it would. In that sense, she would still end up failing the trial. It's just very different than the first trial in a lot of ways, but I guess that's how it would work out. But then that would mean there's still the future, right? The future, would it be like an ideal future? Like, I'm definitely curious what the future would be now, right? Because the past and present were similar but pretty different. So what would they do for the future? Like, actually, I'm having trouble really imagining that. I guess I just have to wait for them to show me. But because I don't know how it would be different than this, really. Because this is the present is technically a future to the past, right? So I don't know. I don't know how it would be different. So I'm curious what they'll do for the future one. I can't really speculate, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But the scene itself was pretty great. I mean, just this fun picnic we have there at a very amazing location. You know, the forest has got this little what would you call it? An inlet? No, promontory. I don't know what you'd call it. Land sticking out into the water, where you know that thing that they're sitting on. It's just a really nice location for sure. It even has like a convenient cliff thingy that you can easily spy on them from, right? So that was pretty cool too, and that would be pretty cool, I would say. But yeah, that's not reality. It's not, and you know, Amelia being able to say no to this and just accept the real reality was pretty great. And when she came out of it, she saw all the townspeople and the the half, what are they called? The half something. The half human, half beast people, demi-humans. I think that's what I was looking for. Yeah, everyone's pretty encouraging towards Amelia, right? We made pretty good strides on that over the course of the show for sure. And now it's just a matter of Amelia going back in there and facing the third trial and hopefully succeeding. And while she's doing her best on this front, Subaru's doing his best on the other front. And hopefully by the end of the second season, everything will be resolved, right? So. And yeah, of course, the reflection bit was amazing. That was that was definitely a highlight of the episode for sure. Like just stopping like right there in front of it, getting to see her reflection. Because before she'd comment on having this like similar eyes to for Mother Fortuna and all that. So getting a good look at that through her own reflection in the water, like right before she pierces it. But just a really cool idea for a scene, for a shot, and just it looked really good. I don't know, like that was such a very quick, short, amazing little bit there. And and the ED shows Amelia on water and stuff, so it also kind of ties into that, I think. Reflection in the water and all that. So just really, really great little moment. Not really much more to say about it, but I really liked it, so I wanted to talk about it a bit more. Oh yeah, Subaru ended off with that one really scary mob beast, right? So hopefully we can deal with that too. But yeah, until next time, we're just gonna have to wait until things happen. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.